Ashton, I don't know if you're trying to say anything or not, but he ain't got no sound, bro. You muted. Damn. I guess I done took over Ashton's stream. What did you pay for your stream, y'all? This is embarrassing, Ashton. You shouldn't do this. Bring everybody else up if you got to refresh. I guess I'll wait on everybody else to come up. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, you hear me now, Sal?
I can hear you now. Now, Ron and Bontre got to unmute themselves, or you got to unmute them.
Wait a minute, I gotta go. Danger! What? Danger!
Mm-hmm.
The nigga right here! Get
Damn right. Damn right. And I came with receipts and evidence. Let's talk. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The link that they said you posted in the chat. Can you post it back for me?
Give me 1 sec. I gotta re-pull it back up. AP. Because y'all was talking about Trump and his cases that got dismissed, or his charges rather. Sorry, Trump charges.
I think in Georgia, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, that's it. So this is the link that I posted there.
I sure hope it ain't Fox, baby. AP.
No, AP News. I don't deal with no Fox. Nope. But yeah, y'all was talking about. I mean, y'all pretty much got to the bottom of it about his charges. He was charged with 34 felonies, and he was convicted. No, I'm sorry, he was charged with more than that, but he was definitely convicted on 34. But as far as that, of course, he said that was a witch hunt and all this, that, and the other, and all this, that, and the other. So anyway, a lot of people are saying that he's now rerunning for president to avoid going to jail. Which, okay, I guess I had to see about. I had to look more into that. But y'all was talking about that, so that's the link that I posted because I know y'all want to look at that. But I was more so looking at the voting record for Kamala Harris and Trump, and what it is that they have actually voted on either in the past or even as much as of recent, to see what it is that they might be looking for as far as steering the country in which direction that they're trying to steer us. Now, up under Biden, Kamala is the vice president still, but we all know Sleepy Joe has been taking the backside to a whole bunch of things. But this whole sending $8 billion, including weapons over to Ukraine, I think that's a bad move. The biggest cover up in American history with the Hunter Biden laptop. That was a bad move. It's not a good look for America.
Yeah, because it wasn't true. It wasn't.
No, it was true.
No, I live here in Delaware, and it was not true. And you can look it up, and you'll see that even the guy who made the claim, the guy with the store, he has come forward years ago. Yes, he came forward years ago.
I'm gonna share something with you that you cannot share public. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Check this website out. Now, that website, which houses everything that was on Biden's laptop, that website, which was linked from the Twitter investigation when they went to Capitol Hill, that website, which was a complete backup of Hunter Biden's laptop, has all the proof on that laptop that they need, which can show that everything that was alleged about Hunter Biden is true. Because I'm gonna respect Ash's channel, I'll just say SA allegations involving children and women, prostitution, foreign allegations. There was a lot of foreign allegations, illegal money transactions. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but a lot of that stuff is found on this website. So when everything came out on Twitter, they was like, all right, so why was the Hunter Biden laptop coming up? And they say that it was listed as Russian misinformation for voting. But we all know that it wasn't. So the Hunter Biden laptop was true because the FBI was actually in possession of it. They knew it was true, but they needed to remove that whole entire story about Hunter Biden, and they blocked everyone on Twitter, which, as a matter of fact, when they went through the Capitol Hill case involving the Twitter heads, that's when Elon Musk took over. and they found that they was working with the FBI and other social media platforms and other government agencies to where they sole purpose was to block the Hunter Biden laptop because they said it was misinformation. So it was 100% true. They just needed to cover it up because it was right next to the election. But I got the rest of my mic is muted.
Okay, well, it was not true. Okay, first you gotta let me know what story you think you know that was true, because you just keep saying it's true. And this website, like I've seen this a long time ago, shit was on Twitter, right? And it is misinformation. Is this things that were caught in the cloud that was hacked? Yes, but so I'm not sure what you're saying is true based on this information that is here. What does his pictures, him being with his girlfriend, him being on drugs, everybody in Delaware knew he was on drugs. We even know why. We know the whole family situation. His mother died when they're young, right? Then his brother died, right? His dad is in government, and yeah, and he has issues. So we knew all that.
Correct.
Mhm.
And the reason that this was a big cover up is because we got to remember why Project Veritas got taken down, because it was about Ashley's diary, which linked to this Biden laptop. I mean, the Hunter Biden laptop, which linked, of course, to President Biden. The thing was, it was a whole lot of allegations about uh, child SA and other allegations. I'm trying to be careful because it's Ash's channel.
Right.
But the reason why I say all of it's true, because they did so much to cover the story up when they went through all of the case notes and the Capitol Hill investigation on Twitter. They admitted to it that they worked with the FBI and with other government agencies and with other social media platforms to show that, yes, we knew it was true, but we had to cover it up because we was directed by them. This is where a lot of people was saying that government is having too much power when it comes to the First Amendment right and social media platforms. That was one of the primary reasons why Elon Musk bought Twitter, because he said that the First Amendment right of freedom of speech was not being practiced enough on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. And then he's doing the same thing that they did, right?
No, I'll say this. When it comes to Twitter, it's a lot more open than what it used to be, but there has been a lot of changes to it. But if you know how to look for certain things, like we all know, if you go looking for a nail in a haystack, you will find it. So on Twitter, there's been a lot of changes made to it, but a lot of people are still upset because you can still do some of the old things that you could. So really, the only thing that came about Elon Musk taking over Twitter is that he exposed everything that happened with the Biden investigation.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as Trump's voting records, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm saying this happened way before he took over. This stuff was out way before he took over. And when you mentioned the diary, that happened way after this too, right? Because that happened while Trump was elected already, right? So I guess I'm one like, okay, wait a minute, because it's so much with Trump, and I gotta remember because remember he was running against Hillary. Okay, so I don't want to mix up, because I think I'm mixed up in my mind when he was running with Hillary and when he was running against Biden. Okay, I think I'm right. Okay, cool. So when this came out, it was with Hillary, right?
No, it was with
Yeah.
Biden.
No. Oh, wait. You're right. He was looking for her emails. Okay, you're right. Okay. It's so much with Trump, y'all. It's so much. It's just so much. Okay,
It's a
so
lot.
it's a lot. Because remember, at first it was her emails. So you're right. He was running against Biden.
Mhm.
And that's okay. You're right.
Well, if you remember, Obama was leaving and Trump was running against Hillary first, and that's where um, the emails debacle came about with the Benghazi emails. Sorry, and after that run, then came Biden with Joe Biden
Right.
against Trump. And during that time, that's where a lot of people was upset because of the mail-in ballots. And then there was those videos of those foreigners who was pretty much walking around with ballots and just dropping them off, and they was just accepting anything. And then the counting incident happened. And as a matter of fact, something just came out where they trying to pass a law to where they want to keep the voting to just one day instead of extending it. Wait, voting is only one day right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're trying to extend the voting by 3 extra days. So they're
Correct.
for that.
Fact.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Who's trying to extend it by extra days?
Democrats.
Democratic Party.
That's
I'll
not
pull it.
Go ahead,
I'll pull
Michelle.
it.
Like,
I'll-
show-
this shit up.
I'll pull it up. Nope. I'll pull it up.
Y'all be making shit up, baby.
I wish I
They're
was.
not
But,
trying to extend the vote. They're trying to extend the time to count the votes.
yeah.
Oh, but that's different. They gotta count every vote.
Well,
It's always been that way. They just want to make it official so nobody could be confused that Trump was like, it's after midnight. Stop the vote. Stop the vote. When they had millions of votes to still count. So
But I
do
can-
y'all agree? Do y'all think that everybody get to vote, but after midnight, all voting should stop, even if they got things that haven't been counted yet?
whatever votes have not already been tallied in should be stopped. And the biggest problem was
Wait, say that again. I just want to make sure. So the votes came in, they were in on time, like they should be. But because they didn't have enough time to get all the votes processed, you're saying that all the count should stop?
No. So what I'm saying is, all right, let's just say your house is the holding spot for all of the votes. And let's say between me, Ashton, and Ron, if Ashton and Ron show up before midnight to vote and then they vote and it's in your house, fine, the vote counts. But if I show up at 12:01 to vote, nah, bruh. The only things that we count as far as this vote goes is whatever it is in Bomb Cherry's house.
Right.
If I made it there at 12:01, it's too late.
Right, but you know that they was counting all through the night, but voting stopped like at 8 p.m. almost around this nation. So that
Correct.
means everything that was being counted was already in. No
Correct.
new people. So, but Trump wanted them to stop the count.
Yes, I'll tell you why. So here in Detroit, Michigan, this was one of the things that he showed in the video that he tried to do in a lawsuit, which unfortunately enough for him, he failed. But there was a table where they held all of the ballots, and they put what they did was they put the ballots in bins and then they put them under the table.
Mhm.
Earlier that night, now don't quote me on none of this. I just remember watching the video. Earlier that day, they had pulled the bins out from under the table.
Mhm.
And then later that night, 4 more extra bins magically appeared up under his table. And everybody was questioning, like, wait, where did those bins come from? That's what Giuliani was complaining about in other states as well. But they threw that shit out the window.
Right,
So,
because Giuliani went before them and admitted he knew he was lying.
yeah.
They admit that. So when they tallied the votes, first when they get them in, before they could put them up, they put them somewhere. When they tally them, then they put them in those bins and put them away. Why is that sounds like unreasonable that they got to put this stuff somewhere?
Because of the amount of the mail-in ballots, and then when they was counting those mail-in ballots, they found a large amount of them was fraudulent. You had a lot of people who were deceased. You had a lot of people who were voting in multiple states. You had a lot of people who wasn't even supposed to be voting in that area.
Yeah,
So-
that's not true. That's not true. Listen, not a lot. They find a few. Like for instance, let's say I did my mail-in vote today, but by 2 weeks from now, I died. So now I'm dead on that day. Or they was claiming that somebody dead voted, but my name is Mrs. Mark, what my last name is, right?
Mhm.
They was claiming that Mark, whatever, was dead. They didn't even look to see that it was Mrs. because that's her name, and she voted. And then the ones who got caught by doing some slick shit, they was Republicans. They was Republicans. Republicans was doing, they was doing slick shit, and they got caught. So, but that wouldn't have been by the number in which come one. Like Trump is just was making up shit. But they have admitted this. The only person who haven't admitted that he lost at one time, and even he slips up and admits that he lost. He just said, "But it was so small." It's Trump. They went before people and said, "Hey, didn't you know this? You knew this?" Yeah.
Yeah, he knew he lost. He just didn't want to give up the presidency. We all know that. I
So
mean,
why would
I,
we?
I
not?
mean, because of, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, okay, so knowing that, and then what happened January 6th,
That's not Trump's fault. They need to stop
that
trying.
is exactly, he is the one that invited all them people down there. He did that
That's
in
not.
December. In December, he said, come here from like the 3rd to the 6th in Washington, D.C. to
But that
stop.
was for support.
That was for support. That was for a rally.
That
That
ain't
was
had nothing
for.
to do with that. No,
Support
ball, don't
what?
go there.
Hold on.
Support what?
That
If
was
he
that
knew
was
he
for
lost.
that was for a rally, not for a riot.
Yes,
Two
what
different
I'm, okay,
things. Uh-huh.
to support what? His loss?
No, to
'Cause
support a rally.
Yeah, the rally for what? Because he called it Stop the Steal.
Okay, so it was a rally. What's wrong with that?
What you
Rallies
mean?
rallies
You can
can
do
have
rallies.
rallies can
Oh
have.
Go
my
ahead.
God. He said stop the steal,
What's
which
wrong
he,
with that?
he knew he lost, but you're
Okay.
saying stop the steal. He sent them people down there and told me gonna meet him down there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So if you want to say it's not his fault, as the president of the United States, it was his duty to stop it.
Okay. And you know what? I can ride with you on that. Just like as the president of the United States, it's his duty to not keep on sending all of our money and all of our weapons to a country that we shouldn't be supporting in the war that we have nothing to do with.
But he don't have no
Facts.
say with that. So I don't know why
No,
you
no, we got to say with that.
no, I
Because
say he doesn't have a say. Do
Who,
you
Joe
know
Biden?
Congress,
Yes.
Congress, right? The ones who gave everybody them checks that y'all keep claiming that he gave. You know, Congress gave you that because he was against that. The Republicans wasn't giving us nothing during COVID.
Yeah.
No
I
COVID.
don't- yeah. I have no problem with that. So now we on the same page, which I'm glad that we on the same page. So presidents isn't the problem. It's Congress that's the problem, right? Let's look at the congressional seats. Who Congress?
Lindsey Pelosi won a Democratic
Okay,
Party.
what you mean? And you got so if the
Majority of
Democrats
them
were
was
the ones who
Democrats.
gave you that money, and it was the Republicans
Mm-mm.
who didn't. They voted against it. So what you mean? Why
I
y'all?
don't think what did people need the money for? You talking about the wait, which money? The stimulus money or the other money?
Yeah, the stimulus money. The stimulus money. She talking
Okay,
about on doing COVID.
Okay, because it was two different
C-19.
monies. It was the stimulus money, then you had the PPP loans.
But PPP loans were supposed to be for businesses, right?
Oh, it was supposed to be, but how many people got away with it?
Correct,
Ashton, you can pull this down. This
They
is about
put them in
something.
jail. They going to jail. It's a
Oh,
lot of people didn't participate, but a lot did, I guess.
They should. I know quite a few people who got caught up in that, and they have went and they gone. So that's on them. But
I agree with you. I agree.
yeah, they should be. And the crazy part is,
PPP loans too. What you said of that?
I'm sorry,
Trump.
he has legit businesses, right?
He do. He got hotels. Remember, he got different businesses. Hotel at the time, a casino. Well, not a casino, but resorts.
Well, well, hold on. He has legit businesses, right?
I mean, if you saying that the PPP loan was supposed to be for those who, but okay, he got legit businesses.
Did he pay his loans back?
Yeah, that's what we want to know. Did he pay them back like everybody else got to do?
I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
he did. I don't know. Yeah, that's true too. We don't know.
Oh,
Now, I could tell you this much. As much as I don't like Trump, is one thing that he said that was true. He said the same tax code that I use is the same tax code that y'all use. I just use it better. So if he's
that's not
finding,
true.
I'm sorry, it's not.
Yeah, because the tax code part is true, but he lies. That's why he got all them counts, right? When he lied and said that his building was bigger than it was when for him to get loans, and then smaller than it was when it was time for him to pay taxes on that same building.
That's not lie. That can be renovations because even in your taxes,
you can't create a whole floor, baby. That
Yes, you
was
can.
renovation. No, that's not what happened.
No. What I'm saying is the reason. Here's why I say you can, because when it comes down to it, even if you're doing, I give you a tax write-off, right? So let's say we all are content creators, right? We all have microphones, we have cameras, we have an office space. Bomb, you do clothing designs and stuff like that, right? That can be tax write-offs. You can write off a specific room in your house and call it your office or your workspace. You can write off by square feet. You can write off by the instruments that you use. If you're using podcasting, you can include your internet. You can include your
Right.
microphone. All that.
Facts.
You know
So if
that.
You
he's
can.
okay, so if he's running a business, hey, we had this floor that this we was using the floor for, and then by the end of the year or whatever time it was, guess what? That floor ain't there no more. Well, what happened to the
No.
floor?
Yeah, what happened to the floor? What happened to the floor?
Renovations.
No,
It's a
no.
loophole.
No, that's not no loophole. He said
Yes,
that
sir.
his building was this many
Mhm.
square feet.
Yeah.
And when he paid taxes on that same thing, he said
Mhm.
it was much smaller.
Hey, it magically disappeared. Did they audit him for it?
Yes, that's why he is convicted.
Oh, okay, cool. So he got caught. He got caught then, right?
Yes.
Then I have no problem. I have no problem with him getting convicted of that.
Okay, so that's what I was saying. But that when you said that he's better at it, he's filed bankruptcy 6
Mhm.
times. He
Mhm.
cheated and been found to be cheating not longer. They couldn't go as far back as they found,
Mhm.
right? So they went as far back as they could, and wow, he stole millions and millions from the state, of New York, from the
And
people.
yeah, and
I
look
ain't
at
gonna lie,
the
Bob. You sound just like him a little bit. You sound just like him a little bit.
don't tell her. Don't tell
He's a
her.
criminal. He's a criminal.
Okay, now let's talk about this 64 billion dollar plan. Let's talk about this. I think it's $64 billion plan that we're supposed to be aiding Ukraine. What is that doing for America?
Well, it's you got to know about policies dealing with what they call foreign policies. So if
Mhm.
they take over Ukraine,
Mhm.
then they push forward and get Poland, right, baby? Who's next?
Yeah, Poland.
Poland, and then that puts Russia in a position, and then we will end up in war.
Okay, now let me ask you. Is that your husband that's there with you?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you and your husband a question. Let's say me and you are mortal enemies, all right? And y'all, well, everybody knows I live in Detroit, and y'all live where y'all live. If we mortal enemies, how close to your house are you comfortable with me being at? Are you okay with me being right across the street from your house?
I'm not sure what, like, you could be an enemy, live across the street.
Mhm.
Would I be comfortable? No, I guess.
Okay. Let's say 2 blocks over. Are you comfortable with me being 2 blocks over?
Me? Yeah.
Okay. I
It
respect
depends
that.
on what weapons we got. It depends.
We both got
I'll be
nuclear.
over with it first.
We both got nuclear weapons. We both nuclear power countries. So we are within each other's nuclear strike range, right?
Mhm.
So when it comes to this war, yes, Russia is annexing Ukraine because I can't remember. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here, so don't even give me the line. But I can't remember the name of the document, but I think it was during the Soviet Union, if I'm not mistaken. But Ukraine is supposed to be a piece, or the whole entirety of Ukraine is supposed to be a part of Russia. But because of NATO, they're trying to pretty much say, no, you can't have this. And they want to bring Ukraine into NATO. And with them doing that, because US is a part of NATO, we can put our ballistic missile systems over there,
Yeah.
which would then put Russia in their strike range. So now, if you're Russia and you are at odds with America, which let's just say me, and now I'm able to put more dangerous weapons closer to you, and you have no say so about it. Does that make you more comfortable?
Yeah, but they want to come closer to us. We want to come closer to them. I'm USA all the way, which means, yes, give them what they need so we can position ourselves better. Fuck Russia. So you're wrong. It was the Cold War. I was born when that wall went down, isn't it, baby? The Soviet
It's 5:30
Union.
in the morning.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying. So we, depending on your age, you got that thing. We remember Russia being an enemy. They always said they coming to destroy the USA. The guy who Putin, He hates us, but Trump is in his pocket, and Trump is making it seem like we should be cool with them. And your position is, yeah, they'll be uncomfortable with us putting our guns near them.
No, that's not my position.
I'm more uncomfortable. I want to put our guns next to them. Yes.
No, that's not my position. That's just my understanding of why things is unfolding the way that it is.
Well,
Yeah.
Ukraine wanted to be a part of NATO. That's true, right?
Mhm.
That was their option,
Mhm.
and the reason being is because of Putin, right?
Mhm.
Putin's trying to take things from them, just like they did. You know, they all family, to be honest, right? That country is split up like that, and but because we USA, yes, let us take that shit if we could. At least get in position in case they move forward, and let's take them out. I'm not in a position saying, well, they don't really want us there. Fuck what they want.
But is nuclear war a good thing for anybody?
If nuclear war happens, it's bad for everybody because they gonna strike and we gonna hit them first because we all around this mofo. Germany, we everywhere.
Okay, so we both are veterans. I always ask this question because to civilians they have a on-site of it, but as veterans we have a different view. I always say I don't like war, but I don't have a problem with war. People are going to expire. There's going to be sons, daughters, children, grandchildren, and everybody else getting blown to pieces and probably melted, if not more, if they are within the nuclear fallout zone. So I always ask this question. I asked this question prior to the last war that we were just in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it necessary for American sons and daughters to expire because of a geological reason?
No, and that's why we gave Ukraine the weapons so they could fight the war.
And then 18 hours later, Putin makes an address where he changes the nuclear policies in Russia. And he says, if I find that there's any weapons used by a nuclear power country that is supporting Ukraine, I will be using nuclear warfare. So
man,
now
we can't even fight Ukraine. Ukraine is kicking their butt. Nobody is afraid of Putin at this point.
I don't think it's about being afraid of Putin. I don't think anyone should be afraid of Putin, other than the fact that nuclear war.
Our president is in his pocket. Our ex-president and maybe future president.
Yeah, I don't think war is good for anybody. I don't mind it. Don't get me wrong. People will die. People will expire. That's just life in war. I just don't think it's the right time.
Yeah, and that's why we're not at war, but we supporting Ukraine. He knows we support Ukraine. We're not the only ones who support Ukraine. Everybody around this globe support Ukraine. Because we gave them weapons. We gave them weaponry, taught them how to use it.
So we teetering on the scales of World War III.
No.
We are.
No, we're not. We're not. Teetering would be we would have put boots on the ground and took them out real quick.
If Russia sends one nuke at us, we sending two. One to shoot that one down and two more back at him. He gonna send more. We gonna send more. Korea gonna send theirs. Whatever. It's gonna be nuclear. It's gonna be World War III.
But we're not there, and so the way we handle it ensured that, right?
Nah, I don't think the way we handle it ensured that, because, like he's literally said, if I find that there's weapons used by, weapons that is supporting from a nuclear power country that's supporting Ukraine, I will be using nuclear warfare.
But we know that's he playing chicken because he knows that we support.
Of course,
we know
it's not just us either, though.
Right.
Of course, it's not just us. That's why I said world war. I didn't say America versus Russia. I said world war.
I'm saying, like you're saying, that Putin's making this claim, like any country that has nuclear weapons, gives him this right that he's just trying to flex. So the biggest reason he's doing this is because Ukraine wanted to join NATO.
Yeah,
and he didn't want that. But to show you how weak he is, he didn't say shit when Poland joined NATO.
No, he didn't, because Poland is weak.
You need me pull the video up in the back, Will?
No, I mean, what video? Because I'm still on the federal appeals court rules.
Oh, it's still that one.
Yeah, no, you don't need to pull that one. We're not even talking about ballots no more. We're talking about this war. Come on.
So you agree that instead of us going to war, that we just put it one to save themselves. We're like, hey, Okay, you get your men, your women, your children. Here goes some things and go. But everybody ready. If they would have went too far, we would have stepped in. What you think, babe?
It's pretty much letting them fight this themselves. See, now at least you said cash and weapons. Like, we're not sending cash. That dollar value that you hear that we're sending aid to them is the dollar value on the equipment we sent and or the paycheck of people training them. This isn't us just sending them where's your bank account? I'll cash app you $8 billion, whatever.
Yeah, it was equipment.
No, Ukraine.
Old stuff too. Look, we left more
selling
equipment in Afghanistan. What that was?
Yeah, Afghanistan.
Afghanistan just left it.
That was actually negotiated by Trump. And Biden honored that negotiation.
Yeah.
Where is that plan total? Give me 1 second. Because I know it's supposed to be a total. All right, so yeah, the U.S. Congress has appropriated approximately $174.2 billion in supplemental funding for the U.S. response to Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. What do we need to? Why are we pulling together $174 billion for another country? We have
dollars that was supplemental, which means it was equipment and items.
Yeah, I'm with all of that. So
equipment, a lot of it. And
why are we doing this for another country when our country is here shaking at the seams?
We're not shaking at no seams.
Oh, we shaking at the seams. How much? Let me ask you a question. How much?
That money is always set aside. You know that. You said you're a vet, so they're not taking no money from the military that money would just be sitting there for the military. We're not at war right now, and so I'm not. They not going to take it and then here's some extra money. Here you go. No.
My problem is we shouldn't be supporting Ukraine.
Yes, we definitely should. And you even already understood why. Unless you're not for the U.S. and you would rather them get the upper hand on us, get closer to us, than us get closer to them.
No, I'm totally for the U.S. because I know that we're a stronger power than they are. I just think that American soldiers shouldn't be dying over there, and our weapons, nor our funding or anything shouldn't be
not dying over there. That's Ukraine.
No, you know we got mercenaries over there now. You know that people.
Mercenaries are not. Those are people who want to go get a job, and they went and got a job. That has nothing to do with U.S. military.
So we not sending our soldiers over there to show them how to use this equipment.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't want no soldiers over there.
Okay, well, they wanted to go. You know, some people, a few men from Delaware, when they was here in Delaware, and they just went and decided to go over there. It's like a lot of young people who want to play war. They think it's a game.
Of course.
And they went over there and volunteered. They'd never been to war before. They just volunteered to go over there, and they perished. But a man or a woman who decide they want to go and play war games, they can go over there. But they didn't make anybody go.
I'm not saying that we did, but I'm saying me. I'm not saying that I speak for anyone else other than me. I don't support Ukraine and or its war effort. I just don't.
Right, I get it. But you haven't really. You just say you don't support it, but you absolutely kind of support it, right? You don't support it because they say not to support it, but you said you for the U.S. having a better position on Russia than Russia having a better position on the U.S. And therefore, that means, like, why would you be against our position? Or
because I believe that Ukraine should be able to defend themselves. And when it comes down to it, if they can't, then fine. It is what it is, right? But putting us in harm's way and sending our weaponry over there, especially when, again, and I'll say this again because I'm staying out the chat, but I have no problem with war because I don't mind it. The thing is, I don't think people truly understand just how full scale this can go. But hey, no problem. But to deter from that,
scale you think it's gonna go? Because, like, unless that man is suicidal, not only for him but his grandkids, his kids, great grandkids, and his whole everything, then there will be this war that you claiming, this nuclear war.
The statement goes, your grandchildren's will be cleaning up the wreckage when we get done.
No, they won't be surviving.
No, I'm saying that's the usual statement that we do. Your grandchildren's grandchildren will be cleaning up the wreckage that we will leave behind in the war.
Yeah, but what we saying is that if there's a nuclear war, there will be no survivors.
Of
They
course.
gonna shoot. We gonna shoot two, like you said. That's it for them. And then they probably shoot some more. And then now we got who over there on their side a little bit, China. North Korea. Just China. Okay, so then China got to make a decision, and I doubt they suicidal. So, yeah.
With today's military, you think we can really handle that? With the state of our military?
Versus who?
Just if shit hits the fan right now, is our military ready?
Shit, yeah. It depends on who you talking about.
Yeah.
Our people gonna be on the ground faster than anybody. We all around this world.
That as long as we on the same page. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're the only military built to travel.
The only one boots on the ground.
There's only 3 blue water navies. Us, Russia, and China, and we can take both of them at the same time if we wanted to.
Yeah. I just don't support the Ukraine war. It's stupid.
I do kind of understand you not supporting the war because a lot of people don't sort of support war, but Russia, though, a dictator who want to come and he always had it out for Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know,
he always wanted to reunite Russia, the old Russia before it fell. So, like, you saw what he did with Belarus. Yeah, he invaded them. He invaded Russia.
Yeah. And he wanted Ukraine to be a part of Russia to make it bigger.
Because, like for him, once Poland joined, that meant the rest of them were going to join.
Right, it's a tidal wave.
Right? For safety and
yeah, because they had to pick a side. And once Russia fell, then the Poland bloc, the Warsaw Pact, started crumble.
mm-hmm.
All right. So
the thing is that, like literally his whole life, we've been in Turkey in his backyard the whole time. And he doesn't say or do shit about Turkey. And Turkey technically is closer to Russia than the Ukraine.
Oh, I have an appointment. Oh no, that's the other. I have an appointment today, babe, and then I have one tomorrow. The one tomorrow.
That's our position on the war. But let's get to these policies though, these foreign policies, because I see Gaia motherfucking ass in the goddamn chat talking shit.
Well, listen, hubby is got to go to work, but how about y'all set up a time either on your channel or our channel or both or however where you and him talk, because it sounds like y'all two gonna know some things more than I do. If you want to set up, it could be over there by you if you want, huh,
I don't care.
It's up to you.
We'll figure something out.
Okay, because he about to go to work, and I know he like talk about the politics. You and him, y'all both vets. We all vets, but he know more than I do.
I still say Trump 2024 though.
Okay, that's I want to understand that because maybe you have maybe explain it real short to hubby why you say Trump 2024. Go ahead.
Kamala will be the worst thing not worst, but Kamala will be the second worst thing that can happen to America if she gets into office. Because of her voting records and how the amount of assistance that she has already voted on for foreign policy, which I seen someone say that foreign policy is what happened for all persons. I understand that. But when I look at the voting records for Donald Trump, I see that he's voting he's voting for more policies that will benefit Americans as a whole instead of foreign Americans that will come in.
Hey, when did Trump vote? When was he in Congress?
I put the voting records.
Wait, Trump vote for what? What did he vote for? I don't know nothing about him having he was never in Congress. He was.
That's why I brought the evidence with me. I didn't want to just say it. So Ash, you can pull this up.
I'm asking where was he to vote on something? Did the president vote on something? Yeah, he ain't got no voting record. He wasn't in Congress.
Harris's voting record.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have hers, but you're not gonna have his. Because he ain't got no voting record because he never was in office to vote on anything. That's Congress. He was never even a governor in his area. He was never a politician. So when you say you're gonna pull up both their voting record, that gotta be impossible or something falsely created.
Okay.
Because the
So
president,
I got this from Vote Smart, and when I pulled this, you're right. Oh no, it says Donald Trump's voting records right here on the ballot running. Yeah, executive actions. Yeah, what do you mean?
what do you mean? You gotta explain to me what voting. What?
This is what I pulled up. This
Yeah,
says
I'm
right
trying
here,
to
Donald
see.
Trump's voting records.
I'm trying to see what we're talking about because I'm not.
Go ahead. I'll leave it on the screen so you can see.
Okay, hold on. Why can't I see just me?
Ashton, you might have to solo out the share screen. Ashton, wake up.
Hold up a second. Let me see what I
Well, you fell asleep on the policy talk.
Oh my God, Ashton, wake up.
You
This
see, now we were
nigga,
talking
I'm
about fuck
sorry.
shit. Ashton would have been up. If we were talking about fuck shit, Ashton would have been way up.
Yeah, we up here, if we up here talking about ass and titties, he'll be all right.
Okay, I see something that says Donald Trump voting record. Oh, that says voting. What you mean, like voting, like through the years, like going to the poll to vote?
No. So things that he have signed on, things that he have vetoed. I can pull. It's a whole bunch of things that they have tracked
Oh, thanks.
all throughout the years.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I didn't just bring his. I also brought Kamala's as well, which is this one. Can you see this page?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when it says Kamala Harris voting records, the national key votes. He finally singled out the damn screen. Wake up, Ashton. Shit.
I ain't walk to the bathroom real quick.
Boy, I will say something. All right, but anyway, this was Kamala's voting records. The national key votes. She voted for Inflation Reduction Act, which is great. Nomination of Jennifer Abruzzo, National Leader Relations Board, orders Daniela, great. Concurrent resolution set of work congressional budget, great. Consolidated Appropriations Act, great. Which, it would take a long time for us to go through each and one of these, like for people.
Just go for the ones you disagree with or whatever. National
Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021. Nomination of, no, I don't care about Amy Coney Barrett. Fuck that person. Bill to protect healthcare of hundreds of millions of people in the United States. She did not vote at all. Continuing Appropriations Act 2021 and other extensions act. She did not vote.
Right. But you know why, right?
No, please enlighten me.
Okay, because she in 2020 she's the vice president, right?
Okay.
So now the vice president only votes to do what, baby?
Break a tie.
To break a tie. So when it says that she did not vote, there's no reason for her to vote because there was no tie.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. All right. So which one is she was a co-sponsor for the Uyghur, whatever the hell this is, human rights policy. She voted on that for when it comes to COVID relief, COVID corona, C-19A relief and economic security CARES Act. She voted no in 2020. She voted no again, and so she voted no on the 22nd, no on the 23rd. Then for some reason she turned around and vote yes on the 25th. Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Probably mean they had to make some changes, huh?
Yeah. The Born Alive Deletion Survivors Protection Act. She voted no. Pain capable unborn child protection. I'm trying to be safe. Make sure I'm not saying other shit. Right. She voted no on that as well. Let's go to the second page if it loads up. All right. Joint resolution, no. Requires your chief, no. Resolution provided, no. Resolution provided, no. United States, Mexico, Canada Agreement Implementation Act, which I have no problem with that because I don't want us to all be one country. I think that we should still keep the borders. But when I was going through this, like I said, it took a long time for us to go through all the things that I disagree with that she did and did not vote on. But it's a lot of things that she voted for, which was like the foreign policy stuff, which I can go to that. Give me 1 sec. Let me go up.
Well, probably later, right? Because she was in Congress then, right?
She was in the Senate.
Senate. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll be mixing them up every time. Senate. But So she's the Senate, and so 19 and under, she should have been voting however she wanted to vote. And so, but Trump voting on, I'm trying to understand what he was voting on. He could veto something, like when he wanted to get rid of Obamacare. And
Which, yes, we should have been got rid of Obamacare. That shit was trash.
what do you mean was trash? Obamacare is still here, and people fought to keep it.
And that shit still.
And no, it's not. It's insurance. What's different?
What's so good? What's so good about Obamacare?
It's exactly like insurance, except if you have a condition already, they can't decline you, and that's the only difference.
And how much does that cost?
It's cheap. It's based on your pay. Some people may not pay nothing. Some people may pay $5, and if they make good money, they're gonna pay more, and they don't have to have it. They could go get their own insurance. It's a lie when they say you have to have Obamacare. Me and hubby my family has never had Obamacare.
So if it's so good, why you ain't got it?
Because we have insurance already.
So what was it? So why implement it? If most people in America already have insurance, then we already have Medicare, Medicaid, and all this and the other. What was the purpose of Obamacare?
Most people,
Because like some of the health insurance companies would deny you coverage. So the original Affordable Health Care Act was for people like that. Unfortunately, you had a couple of Republican senators got in bed with the insurance companies, and they ripped that thing apart.
Mm-hmm.
and they made it what it is.
And made it worse, right? Yeah. So basically, the only thing that still existed in the original plan was that it covered pre-existing conditions, right? But what the insurance companies did, just in case, was, let me back up for a second. Do you have, like, don't take this the wrong way, but you have health insurance, right?
Yes.
And it's a private company.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Is it through your employer or a private? Like,
yeah. So, like, let's just.
I didn't know he was asking me a question. You said, do I have it through my employer? Do I have a private?
Yeah.
I have my own. I have it through private. Yeah.
Okay. So since you had that, do you have a deductible before your insurance company will pay anything?
Yes.
That was born because of the Affordable Health Care Act. That was to punish us for staying with that insurance company. So let me give you an example with us. Like, I just renewed mine, right? So I'm paying roughly $800 a month to an insurance company for insurance. However, I have to pay $4,000 before the insurance company will pay anything. So why am I paying you $800 a month and we don't use the insurance like that?
so they punish us, but
For staying with them.
For staying, yeah. But if we go to Obamacare, we probably pay way less.
But see, this is the problem. Like,
keep the link up, Will.
No, I'm listening to them. You can keep it up or not. I'm listening to them. Go ahead.
Part of the thing that the Republicans did under Obama with that was fearmonger, to tell you, oh, if you go to this, you have to wait like months to see a doctor and this, right? Don't you have to schedule an appointment months in advance with your insurance right now?
No, not with. Well, I'm in Detroit, so our health insurance is, well, our medical system in Detroit is just fucked up. Period. But not months in advance. You might have to do a week or two.
Right.
Now, if you're a woman and you're pregnant, then that's
different. Go see a doctor.
I'm sorry. Could you re-ask that?
Yeah, I said I get that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're saying months, right? And you're saying, like, same with me. If I made an appointment with my doctor, it'd probably be at least 2-3 weeks in advance. Not the same day.
Specialist, you talking about specialist. You're not talking about the
either way.
No, we go to the doctor.
Yes, specialist. Yeah, because it is going to be longer. Because it'll be, oh, well, I had this. Yeah, we can't see you until December or something like that. But they used all that to scare people from joining the Affordable Care Act.
Well, that's what specialist peers. I don't think that has anything to do with insurance. If you're going to see a specific doctor for something, then yeah, it's expected that you're going to have a longer wait time because you're not
that's what I'm saying. They use that to scare people away.
I think most people knew that prior to the existence of Obamacare.
You'd be amazed. Just like people when Trump was saying he was going to get rid of Obamacare, he had cats by the carload supporting that. They were all on board. until they told them what Obamacare was. Then they're, whoa, hold on, that's my insurance. I need this.
That's why he couldn't repeal it, but it was close to being repealed. And then he had everybody on board. They were like, "Yeah, get rid of that Obamacare." And then it came out that, well, what about this Affordable Care Act? Oh yeah, I like that. They were like, but that's Obamacare. Oh, what? And then they start calling the Congress and the senators and the senators and telling them, "Oh no, we need that."
And you saw how close that vote was.
It was
if it
one
for
vote.
John McCain,
Yeah,
it would have been repealed.
I want to thank you guys, man. It was a really good conversation. I learned a lot from both Bomb, Mr. Bomb, and also Will always be going in his bag, but that's why I say it's good. Great information. I hope a lot of people would literally tune in to what you guys are talking about, but never happens.
Of course they not tuned in. They here to cheer on and talk shit and all this, that, and the other. People truly don't want to hear information. They like fuckery. Nah, if I was up here talking shit about bombing her husband, she was talking shit about me, and I was cussing you out, Ron, because you used to support JP, and I'm also cussing Ashton out because he sometimes let Daryl come over here. Yeah, it'll be a show then. The numbers will go up.
that's
But
right.
if we just over here having a regular decker conversation, you would get your few and two who will stay in the chat and talk shit for it. They'll be biased to the ones who they do and or don't like. That's expected.
Yeah,
This is why even in general discussions that you could have on YouTube, it won't get the fuckery numbers. When I say the fuckery numbers, y'all know the JP and Flores situation just happened, right?
I've been wanting to say about to you, but
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
okay, go ahead.
I gotta go.
All right, take it easy.
All
Have
right,
a
thank you,
good day.
Mr. Bond.
Yeah, thank you,
no,
Mr. Bond.
I think our numbers finna go up. I talked to SD today.
Okay.
Big
Hey,
SD.
Big SD?
Uh-huh.
Is that SD that's in the chat right there?
No, not
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say,
Nah,
I don't think that's the right SD. If you're talking about that SD, that's the wrong SD.
No, I told him. He said he gonna come check my shit out. About a couple minutes ago.
Okay, cool. Well, tell that motherfucker pull up then. Shit, we need some more other sectors up in this motherfucker.
go all the way around.
Yeah, hopefully. I was thinking about having an event probably like on Wednesdays or on the weekend. We call
Don't
it Players Ball.
don't tell everybody your business.
Oh,
Just
damn.
do it. Damn, you fucking up. What? You're not supposed to tell everybody your move. You're just supposed to make it. Come on now.
You right.
You got go read the 48 Laws of Power. You got to read, boy.
What is it called?
Mhm.
Laws of
48
Power.
48 Laws of Power, the Dokaido. You can go read. It's a whole bunch of books. I mean, I don't like to let everybody know I'm smart. I like everybody to think I'm just stupid as hell. So
Everybody knows that you got
no,
some.
I'm stupid as hell. All I do, what they say, oh that whack ass nigga say, like all he do is play video games. You right. That's all I do. I don't do nothing else. But I gotta go get my run in because the fight is in a few days, so I need to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Who you gonna be fighting?
You said when or who?
No, who?
Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
So, but wait, let me ask you this before you go. Is it gonna be like? Because I'm not saying y'all enemies or nothing, but is it gonna be a real fight? I heard the last fight with him was some fake where Hamp wouldn't even really. So, are y'all gonna be dancing and hugging, or y'all gonna fight?
From my understanding, this ring is much smaller than the ring that they had. I think he said it's 8x8 or something like that, which left me know it's a small ring. The only thing I asked for, because when they was reviewing that first fight that he had with a few people, I was talking big shit because I felt like Fantastic disrespected the board. He disrespected the sport of boxing. The motherfucker was out of breath. He didn't throw no punches, all that and the other. I was talking shit. And then he started talking shit. He was like, yeah, now I knock your ass out and I fuck your bitch. I was like, nigga, you a bitch ass nigga. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. And I cussed him out. And Hap was like, you'll be ready by November 2nd. I said, I'll be ready by November 2nd. I'll knock that big motherfucker the fuck out. Now, once that was said and we came to the resolution that this is something that we about to do, ain't no point of us to argue. Hell, we can be up on the same panel and just have a general conversation. Just like Ashton, that was the other night, me and him was up here. Right. And the question was asked. He was like, is you ready? I hope you ready. I said, yeah, I'm ready. You ready? Cool. But you seen me and him was going back and forth with logic. We ain't got no
y'all definitely was. But to be fair though, Sia, we in our 30s and 40s now. We all gonna be out of bro. You smoking vape pens, man?
No. You don't understand. Yes, I smoke vape pens, and yes, is there expectation that I'll be out of breath? Yes, we are in our 30s and 40s, but to be sitting there throwing pillows when people pay to see you fight, like, come on, like if you like, all right, I just think about it like this. Think about everybody that does podcasting, right? Now,
Yeah.
think if the only way that people can listen to us do podcasting is if they pay, right? Now,
Yeah.
if everybody paid to listen to you podcast, let's say you came up here and did a 2-hour show of nothing but boring ass. Okay, you guys, thank you for coming by the Shiesty Avengers podcast. Tonight, we're going to be discussing the gravitational effects of the earth that has on water. You're gonna be like, why am I paying for this shit? That's how I felt about that boxing match. It was slow, it was drug out, it wasn't no energy, wasn't no action. The only fight that really had something that went for it was Hassan, and I believe his name was built like an African king or something like that. When Hassan got knocked the fuck out. My thing was just like, people are paying to see this event, even though I get it was the first event, fine. But this one, I'm like, hell no. If people gonna be paying their money to watch us fight, the least we can do is give 110%, not being there dancing around on our toes, hugging, talk about good punch. That was a real good punch, Ashton. Good job. Hell no. Get your bitch ass in the middle of the ring, nigga. Let's go. Fuck all that bullshit. I ain't here to be cute. So that's where it's at now. It's some other people that's fighting on the card, but you know. I heard he was up here the other day talking about it's personal because I called him a bitch ass nigga. When nigga, it's personal because you was talking your shit too. But I don't need to get all rah and harp up about it. Me and him, we understand what's about to happen. Come November 2nd. What's popping? You ready? All right, cool. Ding ding. And don't nobody else in that ring exist. It's gonna be me and him. That's it.
I thought y'all was boosting it up to sell tickets. I ain't know y'all.
No, I ain't boosting shit up. Y'all go buy a ticket if y'all want to buy a ticket. Other than that, you can watch this big nigga get the fuck out.
I think it's a good sport for men, to come together. Don't make it too personal, but go in there and do your sport,
Yeah, yeah. Your boy was supposed to come.
Who?
The midget Gidget.
Oh no, goddamn well he wasn't coming.
2 days after I was offered to fight the motherfucker back there.
Oh well, he wasn't gonna show up to nobody. I heard he a small little person,
Little 5'7", little 142-pound motherfucker. He didn't even back out the fight because he didn't want to fight. I believe he truly wanted to fight, but he backed out the fight because he couldn't get a wrench on Hamp's channel.
God damn. No,
he showed the text messages. I didn't show the text messages. He showed the text. But when I say he, I'm talking about him, not him. So you're not gonna fight me after you've been doing all these years of shit talking. Now we done got offered to get flued out and to actually get a fight and get a flight back. I'm doing that. I ain't trying to have clout for that whole ass nigga. Say it like clout for who? You been talking all this shit. Said you gonna knock me out. So what's up?
Yeah, it wasn't no rich. He was gonna back out no matter what. He was gonna back out
for a rich.
Yeah, he was gonna back out. he was gonna fall sick 2 days before the fight.
Well, he got a baby on the way, and he just lost his father recently. I ain't got nothing too heavy to say about that man, other than the fact that condolences to his father. But then he started talking shit, and I said, "Nigga, fuck you and your dead daddy." But other than that, he got a baby on the way. That boy should be there for that baby. At least he can be there for this one.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I'm being good because I'm up here with Ashton. Okay.
I ain't being good.
I don't know if you seen Daryl was on y'all ass in the chat.
He was on who ass in the chat?
Well, nobody.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's why. But look, if it was him, he was gonna tag him. If it was me, I was ready. They were always on somebody's ass. Okay.
That's
go get a job.
Just like that motherfucker. Nah, listen. That motherfucker JP. You know what pissed me? Man, look, listen. You know what pissed me off about? I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off about this whole JP and Florida shit. Y'all remember that motherfucking 9 circles I did back in September? Ashton, you remember that shit, don't you?
Uh-huh.
The 9 circles that I did when I pulled up everything that was given to me.
Uh-huh.
And how everybody told me, well, not how everybody, I'm talking about those two specifically, JP and Florida bitch ass. Oh, he's just gossiping and he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He listened to that schizophrenic bitch Roro. And now Flora ass is back at home and she's starting to repeat shit that Roro used to say. So my thing is either one or two things. One, Flora is schizophrenic as fuck. or Roro telling the truth and everybody owe Roro an apology. Now, I'm not saying Roro innocent because listen, she got charged and she pled guilty for a reason. That's on her. But for that girl to say, and you know what? Like, even when it comes to those kids, like, I don't understand, like, why are you trying to have the baby in the bed with us and we don't even have clothes on? Wait, huh? That's something the mama said to CBS a year ago. Oh, that's what pissed me off. And now she's gonna backtrack talking about I was just talking about boundaries.
Yeah, I peeped it.
Come on, man. Bomb cherry.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have your grandson in the bed with you and you ain't got no clothes on? Okay.
You want the truth?
Huh? What'd you just say?
I said you want the truth. My grandson come in here and I sleep with no clothes on. He'll jump in the bed and go sleep with his mama.
All right, yep, that's it. All right, I'm gonna let y'all. I'm going to get my work out there.
It's down to those, you know, who didn't grow up that way, but it's the truth though.
With my children, they have beds, and if when my kids is with me, because they do go to their mother's house. When my kids is here with me, every interaction that I have with my children is parental. I wear clothes in the house. I am a father. I'm always on top of just keeping my house clean, keeping food stock, all that together. When them kids is gone, it's a different animal, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm
and you a man too, you know. So it's a little different. My husband never walking around naked around his sons nor his grandson.
But that's what I'm saying though. So with if your husband is in the bed and your grandson coming to room, and he sleep.
Yeah, no, hubby will hurry up and get up and put on some shorts or something, you know.
So then there's a report with this woman saying that this man will request for the oldest to bring the youngest to the bedroom while he naked, and then Flora goes home, and now she's saying that they got into an argument because he was trying to bring the baby into the bedroom while both of them was naked. But I'm crazy though. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gossiping. Yeah, that shit pissed me off. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't want to be right. I'd rather be wrong. But until then, that shit's just I don't understand why women do that. Why women feel this. But you know what? I'm not a woman, so I'm not gonna try to understand why y'all are comfortable in the nude around children. I'm not. Hell no. I'm a man. No. I'm sorry.
I know hubby feel that way too. Hubby feel just like you feel.
Ashton, why is you over there moaning? What the hell is you doing?
Used to be mad at.
I ain't moaning. What you talking about?
Motherfucker over there like.
Oh, that might. I'm sorry. Is that me?
No. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm about to go for my run. See y'all later. Bye. Hell no.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, boy. I appreciate you coming through tonight.
Yeah, this was a great conversation. What you titled it?
After party.
You should have. Yeah, you should have titled it different. You would got more people.
Yeah, I know, but I fuck it.
But so people could come over and listen to the political, you know, because it was some good conversation had, you know. Like he gave some good points. Hubby gave some, I gave some. And
you said, can you do what, boy?
No, I was letting you know to change the title.
Okay.
That, you know, so people could come over and look, put something like, you just something political. Maybe some more people will come look at it later. It was a great conversation.
Bomb and sell political thoughts.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
Okay,
Or
I'll do it.
Because it's getting close to election. You might get some new people to come over and listen. Is that you
Yeah.
in that picture standing right there?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll upload it. I done got good at AI. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I
I
can
like
find
that.
it.
It be- I'm talking
So
about-
I did this one, bomb.
I like it because it looked more real. Like everybody look real instead of fake. You know what I mean?
I done got surgical with this motherfucker.
It look good.
Give me 1 second. Here goes this one, the one that's on the.
Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. See, I can see their faces more. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to learn how to do it, but I got it now.
Okay. What you using? Like what?
I had to send it to you. I
You
sent
can
it to
tell
you,
me
bomb.
later or tell me in the back. But anyway,
Okay.
I'll be over like when you do these late nights. You say you don't do them much anymore like that, but I'll be over because you fell out of my algorithm.
Okay, well, I'm from the industry now, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, everybody in the chat. Bye.